It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Bryce Young.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
So the incompletion. And 10 again from the 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. You look at this Carolina defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test. Taking out the offense in the league.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On fourth down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
It's Young on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Throw that side complete to Foster. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Touchdown, Panthers. Mac Hollins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second. Look at this Carolina defense. Well, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. A 1st down throw for Young. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Here is Young. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. Here we go. Young to throw it. Steps away. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. To throw, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays.
That nigga was god-awful.
Who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown,
You seen it. Talk about you don't believe. You literally watched it firsthand. He was god-awful.
Another drive coming up for New York.
But we stuck with that nigga. We couldn't trade him because he was way too much of a fucking penalty. I thought about it. I wanted to the first year. I was like, I bet anybody would take a #1 draft pick right now. And I realized that would decimate our fucking our expenses, so I didn't.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley, and he's going to
Golly.
For no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Barkley.
Never. Clean. Bro, this nigga clean, bro. How you even do that? Huh? Bruh. I get it, but he ain't tripped? Or does he have balance beam? If he got balance beam, I'll shut the fuck up. He does not have balance beam. He just got jukebox. So I'm kind of mad, but not really. Like, it's cool. And he got it twice? Oh, I thought he got it twice. Boy, they not gonna make this a game, cuz. And they starting, what's the name? Just went out. I don't think they're gonna make this a game at all.
Ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away.
Told you, man. They just gonna switch the network on you niggas, man.
He's been a busy man here.
They just gonna switch the channel. Not gonna. Ooh.
And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55.
No, so they gonna switch the networks. They gonna switch the shit at halftime.
1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
They'll be like, yeah, we gonna switch over to a more competitive game over in on the West Coast. They said.
About as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
He finds his man, complete. It's Crawford. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Young on 1st down. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has had the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
Now 2nd and 3. Young now. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Foster. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
So many times in my career, coaches talk about completions at one thing, But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Young. Dancing to his left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was Bryce Young who finished things off with a touchdown run. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll set up a throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. D.J. Johnson, the one who got there for the sack. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. They bring the pressure, but this is a booming kick. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And the Panthers coming out now. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Ready? On 2nd down, Young again, eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now Young on 4th down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down. It's Young off play action. Flush to his right. And And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And Sharp pulls it in. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Open man, here's Foster. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown, Carolina! A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here. They'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 6. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll throw now on the final play. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. Young, he's going to change it up.
Check White.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready?
Quick throw going to be caught by Foster. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Crawford. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Crawford, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Green Jack. 22 needle. Ready?
On 3rd down, Crawford. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. And they just get the play off. Now Young. Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark. Touchdown! DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. They'll look to set up his blockers. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Option right, Young. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Smack! Smack! Set, go!
A quick throw complete to Chark. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Go! Hut, hut!
Up the middle they go. It's Crawford. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. But that is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Panthers' 18-yard line.
Second and 7. They'll look to throw here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They lead. Part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On 3rd down, Barkley, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Alert! Check! Check! Roll!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Marquez Valdez-Scantling from 19 yards away. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers hands team does its job. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
And now the rookie's free. He's to the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been a bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Giants 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now out come the Giants. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. A partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd and 9 now. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check, Panthers. Alert, alert, ready, go.
They'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Right, ready?
On 1st down, Crawford. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
153 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Ultra. Hey, blue.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Crawford. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He has Hyatt over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. He'll look to throw. Connection made on the out route to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw again. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw again.
How was that not a fumble?
Got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina.
Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for Carolina, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.